You know a game mode has failed when players created an EXP farm to level up without having to play the minigames as intended. We need to talk about the new game mode in Genshin Impact, Milastra Wonderland. This game mode was hyped as a user-generated content mode where you could dress up and play the creations of other players. Even those who weren't huge on playing co-op games were excited about the fact of having a character to dress up and make their own. However, this game mode has not only failed to live up to expectations, but is insulting to the players. As I like to talk about character design on this channel, I feel like I have to discuss the abysmal Milastra Wonderland, the games. Let's go over the fundamental gameplay first. The idea that you load into a lobby and select whatever game mode piques your interest. Some are longer to play than others, and some even offer single-player modes for those who aren't keen on the co-op aspect. On the surface, this seems cool. The limits of Genshin Impact have been broken, and players just like you can create fun mechanics and levels to play. However, most of the game modes are buggy, long, and even frustrating to maneuver. As it stands currently, this mode is in beta testing. Some bugs and goofiness are expected, but the lack of polish is pretty rough. Even the most popular and recommended games right now struggle with these issues. However, I am optimistic that the gameplay will smooth out over time as these creators are able to receive feedback and optimize their created stages. I do think this will get better over time, but that's where my optimism ends for this new game mode. Even as I am writing the script, I'm just pressing a few buttons on the EXP farm because I cannot be bothered to spend half an hour running around just to get credit for playing one game. I don't have much to say about the gameplay as I'm more worried about the gacha system and cosmetic side of things. So let's switch gears. Cosmetics. A huge appeal for players was the idea of getting a mannequin or a mannequina character that you could dress up to your heart's content. What made this even more appealing is that this character can be used in the main game of Genshin. But of course, it's not that simple. When players found out that the cosmetics were locked behind a gacha system, the mixed feelings started to creep in. Many were okay with it because this is indeed a gacha game, and it made sense that by playing the Milastra Wonderland that they could earn currency to pull on these banners. Seeing as they were purely cosmetic and did not enhance your gameplay, I found most players were willing to accept the gacha element. That is, until we found out that the gacha rates and how the banners actually worked. If you are free to play, you can only earn currency for the standard banner. That cool limited banner with the Halloween witchy outfit going on right now? Nope. You have to pay for that right to gamble for that outfit. As of writing this script, there is no other method of obtaining the premium currency aside from opening your wallet. Not only do you have to pay for the right to gamble, but even when successfully pulling the outfit you want, you actually don't get to wear it right away. No. You got a blueprint, and now that must be crafted, which is effectively adding another hurdle in your way of getting a cute outfit. Oh, and crafting outfits isn't exclusive to the limited banner either. A lot of the clothing pieces you get from the standard banner require you to craft them as well. So, let's say you pull an outfit you like. You got the blueprint and you managed to craft the item. Congratulations! You finally have it. But maybe one of the colors isn't to your liking and you'd like to change it. In that case, back to the gacha system you go, because in order to change the colors of an outfit, you must pull a duplicate. Complete and utter nonsense. Oh, but what if I told you it gets worse? These outfits are gender locked. Yup, so you could pull for an outfit that you want and get it for the wrong mannequin. If the greed wasn't already showing before, it should be crystal clear now. There's a reason why most player characters look like generic NPCs right now. It's because players cannot simply afford the luxury price tag for the chance of getting an outfit that they want. On that note, it's time to discuss just how terrible the gacha rates are. Gotcha. Let's start with the standard banner of Milastra Wonderland, the one that all players gain access to and can farm currency for. The banner does not have any 5-star outfits on it, with the highest rarity going up to a 4-star. So they want the 5 stars to be exclusive on the paid banner. Fine, at least the 4 stars will be easier to obtain, right? You have a 0.6% chance of obtaining an elite 4-star outfit every 70 attempts. Yeah, you heard that right. That is the exact same percentage of getting a 5-star in the regular Genshin Impact banners. 4-star outfits are treated as the new 5-star items, and instead of guaranteeing a 4-star unit like the normal Genshin Impact banner does, for every 10 pull, you get a guaranteed 3-star item instead. What a joke. Let's look at the premium currency banner. To get the 5-star outfit, you have the same 0.6% chance. They are telling you if you can't pay to pull on the premium banner, that 4-star outfit is worth the same chance as a 5-star. Instead, 4-star outfits have a whopping 4% chance of being dropped from the premium banner. This tells players like you and I that our time is not valued and they don't care if they waste it. Not only is the gacha system far more predatory than the original banners, but it's honestly a spit in the face to all of its players. If you look at the banner detailed text, it says that it can cost from 2 USD to 184 USD to guarantee a 5-star outfit if you go to pity. Then, if you want to change the color of the new outfit you just got, that would be about 168 USD. Oh, and make sure you have the right craftable materials or you won't even be able to use it. And if you pull the outfit for the wrong gender, good luck. At the very least, it looks like the cosmetic sets on the premium banner do cover both genders. I'm not entirely sure on that, but this shouldn't even be a thing. You should be able to unlock the outfit for both without the convoluted process, which leads to my next point. But you may ask, the Milastra mannequin and mannequina can be brought in the main game as a new character. That's true, but did you know that they're locked at level 20? You have to reach level 10 in the Milastra Wonderland in order to unlock the ability to ascend them up for the mannequin characters to even be usable in the main game. You can only get these levels by being forced to play the new side game mode. Oh, and if you're on the PlayStation 4, you're out of luck because the game mode isn't even available to you. They put the icon on your screen with that red exclamation mark letting you know that, hey, there's this new game mode, it's out for everyone but you. Isn't that fun? And we have to acknowledge that the only reason Milastra Wonderland isn't its own game is because they deliberately wanted to use the existing player base of Genshin Impact. It's a genius move, I have to admit, but it still makes me mad all the same. I was so excited to make a video talking about the cute outfits that Milastra Wonderland will bring, but instead I found myself making this one out of frustration. Hoyoverse has a nasty habit of taking 1 foot forward and then 5 steps back. They'll introduce a fun new mechanic, concept, or quality of life upgrade, only for it to come at the cost that makes the new entry just not even worth it anymore. I do hope I'll get the chance to make that fun outfit video at a later time, but I want to see some serious changes to this game mode. Let's quickly talk about some solutions before wrapping this video up. Solutions. First and foremost, increase the drop rate of the standard banner 4 stars. There's no reason that they should have the same drop rates as the 5-star outfits and characters. By increasing it to 4% like on the premium banner, it will at least feel as if the developers respect our time even just a little bit. Second, the premium banner needs a way for free-to-play players to farm currency. Making it completely paywalled is a slap to the face. And yes, I understand this is purely cosmetic. I've seen a lot of players justify this banner being paid only because it's cosmetic and doesn't enhance your gameplay. I disagree. A huge appeal of this Wonderland is getting to dress up your character as you please. Paywalling that is locking out players from a large portion of the game mode's appeal and purpose, especially since this game mode also encourages you to play in co-op, which means other players will get to see your outfit. Right now, the game mode looks like an NPC free-for-all because most players can't or won't pay hundreds of dollars for the fun outfits. Get rid of the separation of outfits between genders. If you pull an outfit, you should be allowed to use it on the female or male mannequin. I'm fine with after selecting which one you want that the item is then locked to that mannequin gender, but give players the choice to choose instead of forcing them to go back to the gacha if they get the wrong one. Fourth, give Milastra Wonderland a Welcome Moon equivalent, or change the current Welcome Moon to include Milastra Wonderland currency. If we're going to monetize the game mode, allow for a friendlier monetization option. Welcome Moon has the best value for getting pulls in the base game of Genshin Impact, but the caveat is that you have to be patient. The Primo gems given to you are over a 30-day period. It's not ideal, but it rewards players for being patient. To put it into perspective, the 5 USD you pay for a welcome equals to about 30 pulls. To get 30 pulls immediately with the top-up shop, it would cost you $50 if you haven't used your top-up bonus yet to get about 41 pulls. If you already used that top-up bonus, you'd be forced to buy the $100 package as there's no in-between. This should show you the aggressive monetization even more, and thus how a little patience can go a long way. I like the idea of adding Milastra Wonderland currency to the existing Welcome Moon better, as that may entice players who weren't interested in the mode prior to give it a shot, and it gives more value to the Welcome Pass. However, I also find this solution being highly unlikely. Lastly, if you're going to allow top-up monetization practice for Wonderland, it should have the same top-up bonuses like the base game. I personally think that all top-up bonuses are a scam, especially with the Welcome Moon right there. They are banking on your impatience and the urgency of banners disappearing after 21 days. Don't let them manipulate you in this way. If you're going to spend, go with the Welcome Moon. And I hope that developers will at the very least create a Welcome Moon equivalent for the Milastra Wonderland. That would open the gates for more players to get access to the premium banner while keeping it stupid and pay only. Thank you so much for watching this video. I didn't focus too much on the gameplay of this game mode because I truly believe these games will smooth out and improve as we get used to it. I wanted to focus more on the aggressive monetization, all the loops you have to jump through, and how it kills what could have been an exciting addition to Genshin Impact. If you enjoyed, please leave a like and consider subscribing. I have plenty of other gacha related videos you can watch next if you'd like. I hope to see you again.